Welcome to the Georgia Avenue Podcast. You've made it to the table. Pull up a seat. I'm Trevor.
Victor.
How you doing tonight, Vic?
Well, Vic, not Victor.
Yeah, I know it's our first night. It's a little rough.
Yeah, who the hell calls me Victor?
Yeah, you're Vic.
Vic. BV.
I've always wondered about that too. When we never asked you your preference. Everyone just called you Vic.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I'm Vic. There's a lot of us, but
yeah, there's another one out there that's a regular, I think. But
there's a couple.
So what are we doing here tonight, man? What's going on?
Man, we just had some good food. It's real good. Trevor hooked up some chicken thighs. I mean, who doesn't like thighs? Right?
Yeah, we had some roasted chicken thighs over a mushroom or solid gravy tonight with a roasted potato salad.
It's awesome too, man. I bet. Well, we didn't give Jack any.
No, Jack didn't get none of that tonight. It was a little too much sodium for him.
I think you should let him decide if it's too much sodium. I think he would have ate the sodium. He would have ate the box that the sodium came in.
All right, man. So you came to me a few weeks ago and wanted to start a podcast. And here we are.
Yeah, you jumped right on it. I mean, you didn't waste no time. You kind of pushed it. I was like, damn, Trevor's moving fast. But it's all good. We're here.
Yeah. So I mean, when did inspired that for you? When did you first start thinking about making a podcast?
It wasn't really like making a podcast. It was like I thought that the group of people that we hang out with on a daily basis was kind of unique. And I don't know. I just thought it was unique. It's always fun and definitely diverse.
Yeah.
In every kind of way, diverse. Yep.
Definitely. We got a lot of people out here, that's for sure. A lot of interesting characters. And that was it, huh? So it's just we got all these people. It's
Yeah, I mean
you've always been a pretty relaxed guy and a businessman. You know, you're an older gentleman. So like how does a podcast even come into your mind?
I don't know. Like I said, man, I don't know if it was podcast per se, but I just thought it was different, unique. I don't know how different it is. I mean, I don't know what it's like in other cities like ours, but Georgia Avenue is definitely day to day for us, and it's always fun. It seems like it's almost like coming home every day and sitting down at the dinner table, but we're basically drinking beer and zombies.
Zombies, yeah. I'm not sure we're getting zombies down at the brewery, but
No,
we're certainly not on Georgia Avenue per se.
No.
That's a little off avenue.
no.
All right, it's just I was so surprised because it would make more sense for someone my age to have come to the table and been like, "Oh, we should do this podcast thing. It's all the rage. It's what everybody's doing and talking about. It's the new radio."
Yeah. Well, you're here. I mean, maybe it was in the back of your mind somehow because, I mean, you really hit the ground running with it as soon as I said something about it. I mean, you were like on it.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess, well, I was definitely excited to get into this. I guess I've always waited for someone to propose to me to start a podcast.
Yeah.
But it's been a fun little journey working up to this, and well, here we are.
Yes, indeed. Speaking of diversity, man, I mean, like, let's just walk through the group of people that we deal with every day.
Well, like, so, all right, so.
I mean, we don't have to name everybody, just.
No, not at all. But it's,
and don't have to really name by name. I mean, we can just, per se, well, for instance, me and my best friend, we're in our fucking 60s. I mean, yeah, we're in our 60s, and then you guys are, you in your 30s,
I'm 38 for the record. It's pretty old.
I said you're in your 30s. He wants to be 40 so bad.
Hey, man, I thought I wanted to be 30 so bad, and because the 20s are a crazy time, but you don't know shit in your 20s. 30s is where it all starts.
Yeah. So we don't have anybody that we hang around in their 20s.
No, not really.
No.
No one
Early
no one quite
30s?
that young. Yeah, I'd say most of our group edges out in the early 30s.
Yeah. We have different races.
Yeah.
Black, white. We have Jews. We have Mexicans. We have gay.
Yeah. A little bit of
A little bit of everything.
the spectrum, right? It's I guess what you're trying to say is we got a pretty unique group here, and
Very unique.
I guess you found it funny that like you don't really find these kind of things around, or in general settings, perhaps, or you wouldn't expect it. And maybe is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I mean, so on any given night, either me and Tom, you and me, any of the other people that are in our group could be hanging out, and it's not like you see two teenagers walking down the sidewalk chatting and bullshitting. It's like you see a guy in his 60s, damn near 70, I guess you could say, and a guy in his 30s, pushing 40, just hanging out and talking about real life shit every day. You know?
I guess we can presume it's real life shit sometimes, but if you ever peeped in on what me and Jose or Chris are talking about, it's usually pretty. I don't even know the word I'm looking for right now, but not important.
Yeah, but it's what we do every day, and it's us. It's real. But then again, I don't know if we went to somewhere in Minnesota and went to their downtown and just sat back and watched the group of people that kind of like hang out. If we could be there for a month and just hang out at a brewery or whatever the local watering hole is, or at that place, you know what the gelling would look like,
Right?
you know.
How often the regulars?
I just think the whole Georgia Avenue thing with us. I mean, it's not everybody on Georgia Avenue. I just think the whole Georgia Avenue thing with us, our group, is very unique, and I mean, it's been lasting. I mean, it's not like something that just popped up and then it was gone. I mean, it's like we're here. You know, we get together. We eat usually weekly. We have something to eat together. We always having some drinks together, talking about different shit.
So, why do you think that is? Why? What about it that about us and our diverse group? Why do you think we have stuck together through this time? Or like, you know, what has it been about the relationships you've built with us, with some of us? That's kept you coming back.
I don't know if I could put a finger on it. I don't know if I could say it's one thing or a couple things. I mean, we all like to eat, and so we get together. You usually throw some shit together, or Tom will throw some nice fucking steaks together, or, you know, it's always something that is desired. I just don't. I can't put a finger on one thing in particular. I can say this: before COVID, it was different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were all there. We were all on Georgia Avenue. We were all hanging out. But after COVID, I think the gelling got thick.
Sure.
And
I was living away at the time. I had just moved back to Georgia Avenue just before COVID. Right around the time of the shutdown announcement. I had just moved back. So for 2 years I hadn't been present every day.
yeah,
I was only there as often as I could come into town, which was maybe a couple times a week.
yeah. But We were there. I mean, we were there. We were all there. But nobody really knew each other.
When did you first start going down to Georgia Avenue?
I can't. I don't know. I don't know exactly what year it was. I want to say maybe 2015, 16.
That's pretty early. That's Persimmon Hollow opened in 2015.
Yeah. Well,
I was there. I was there within the first few months. So Jose dragged us down there one day. Eventually after badgering us for months about it, and I didn't believe there was some brewery in DeLand. I was like, that doesn't make no sense. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, what you say that was pretty early. Well, in my shed, I have a growler that still has the DeLand White Ale tag on it.
Is it a 1 gallon growler?
It's
big
a
one?
1 gallon
the big
growler. Yeah,
like the giant wine jugs they used to sell at the grocery store. Well, yeah, they stopped selling those after the second year because the handles break off.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I still have that, and I had some guys working at my house, and they wanted some beer. I ran down to the brewery, got them a big growler of beer, and they hung out and drank beer, and that's that. And that must have been 2015, 2016.
Wow, yeah. So you were down there pretty early, and we didn't seem to. So I don't remember exactly when we first met. I know it was before COVID. I hate that that's such a sticking point and such a hard reference, but it is. It was a big thing for everybody, I suppose. But so just prior to COVID, I do remember noticing you, I suppose, but we weren't quite in the same circle yet. Tom didn't come around until 2020 or so, I believe, just before COVID. Something like that.
He was like maybe 2018.
Yeah.
But he didn't really talk to anybody. He would, as I recall, I would see him sitting at the counter, him and a Steeler.
Sure.
And didn't really say a whole lot to anybody. And I don't know how he and I initially met. I'm pretty sure I probably went up to him and started talking. Because that's just the kind of person I am. I mean, I don't give a shit about.
You walk up and talk to just about everybody.
Yeah, I'll plow right in. I don't really care. But I'm pretty sure that's how it was. It could have been different. He might recall it to be different, but I mean, however it happened, it's been, I mean, we fight every damn day.
Sure.
Yeah. But it's been a good ride.
That's good. That's good. So Georgia Avenue, man, what's it mean then?
I guess it's kind of like I said before. I mean, it's like going to fucking work every day and coming home. It's like we all, if possible, we all seem to migrate to fucking Georgia Avenue for an afternoon beer. And we'll sit there and talk, and then while we're doing that shit, we're making plans to meet up at Georgia Avenue later to do some more shit.
It has certainly become a habit. But what I guess I've been trying to figure out what has made it a habit. When I was leaving today, it was pouring rain, and I was going down there to meet everybody because I knew we were all going down there. And I was just like, man, I got to run through this rain or get through this rain and get all wet. Like, it's Florida. It's going to end in 10 minutes, right? Why not wait? But I didn't. Just went on down there. And I was like, why is this such a habit? Why can't I stay home for the next hour and wait for the rain to end? Like, why do I got to be down there now?
Because everybody else was down there.
But I just saw everybody yesterday. So what the hell?
Yeah.
It's just got some driving force that I don't know. I just don't know when it became a habit versus that's what I'm going to do on, this random evening of the week.
Yeah. I mean, the group of people is so freaking diverse, and everybody has their own personality, and everybody has their own careers and lives, and some have wives and some don't. And it seemed like when we get in that space, the only thing that really matters is what's right in front of us. And it's like, we all seem to respect each other, and it just seems to me like so fucking real. It's like coming home and you've been working all day, or you've been doing whatever all day, and then you come home and you can get like finally fucking just fucking let it all out, and then just relax and chill out.
So what were you doing before Georgia Avenue, before Persimmon Hollow and the Crew? Like, was there something similar to that wasn't quite as nice, close, maybe?
I can't really say that I was doing anything like that, like Georgia Avenue. I was basically go to work, come home, cook some shit with my kids, watch a little TV or something, go to fucking sleep. Wake up the next day and do it all over again.
And maybe,
but then the kids get older and they move away. The grandkids get a little older. New grandkids come along. For me, I'm talking for me now. You're 12 years old. You got no damn grandkids.
No grandkids here.
Yeah, but I mean, life. I mean, shit happens. Shit changes. I don't know what the hell I was doing in 2015.
Didn't have much of a nightlife except maybe on the weekends, I guess.
No, I didn't.
Go out Friday, Saturday like everybody else.
Yeah. Just hanging out with my girl basically every weekend back then. But whatever free time I had. But, now it's like I'll go to work. I can't wait to get off. I want to go to Persimmon Hollow, have a beer and sit and talk and bullshit with the guys, and, make some plans to either eat some dinner or make some shit and eat and go back to Georgia Avenue again.
Do you remember that first time you were hanging out down there and something really clicked and like, you're like, yeah, this is the place, or like,
I don't.
Or like, man, I appreciate the opportunity to be out here.
I don't remember.
For me, it just came day after time and time again, just being out there, having the guys out there, being on the wall. And then just eventually everybody that walks by, you start seeing the same people every day, and they start recognizing you and nodding to you, or sometimes stopping and talking to you a little bit. And because you guys are on the same path every day, so why not get to know each other? Mm-hmm. And it was that kind of camaraderie or outpouring of friendship or something.
Yeah. The wall. I mean, I'm glad you brought that up, because had we not been out on that wall, outside on that wall, we would have missed a lot of stuff.
Sure.
We would have missed a lot of people. If we were always inside to ourselves, a lot of stuff that passed through, a lot of people that came by. Because, I mean, I've met people just in passing, just sitting on that wall bullshitting, and then people come by and we meet. Usually, the thing that gets people to stop and talk to us on that wall was either Steeler or Jack.
Sure.
And
Rufus too.
Rufus.
Shout out to Rufus.
Absolutely. Shout out to Rufus, man. Although I got to say, back in the day, I don't think Rufus liked me too much back then.
No, everybody thinks that. Everybody thought that about Rufus, but but I promise Rufus isn't that way, everybody.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, he was always good. But initially, for some reason, no, I take that back. It wasn't.
Well, did you show up on a bicycle?
No. And I know that's the thing. But initially, I don't think it was me. I think that I've seen some black people walk by and Rufus be like, rah, 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 rah. I'd be like, what the hell is that? And then people on skateboards, people on bicycles, people on anything fucking moving, he would go nuts. But I just thought Rufus was prejudiced, and I know I'm fucking wrong. But
right, because how could a dog be prejudiced?
I just want to say that.
No, I know. It's a fun joke. It's a fun joke.
I'm wrong. But I like Rufus. I liked him in the end. I liked him all along. He never had anything against me, I don't think.
No,
but John, on the other hand, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. John was different.
He was very different.
John was different. John is how many of our people that we were hanging out with back then are gone? John, for one.
I honestly think John's the only one human.
Yeah.
We've lost some dogs.
Yeah.
DOG. Yeah. No, that's not true. Dennis. You remember Dennis? He was a regular, older gentleman. His picture's up behind the bar.
Oh, yeah, the old guy from DeBarry.
Yeah, I wasn't very close with Dennis, but we did have a few drinks a few times and chat.
Yeah.
But I didn't know Dennis very well. But that's all that I recall, you know. So we've been fortunate.
Yeah.
We have been fortunate, given a lot of our people are, you know, your guys' age or older.
Damn. Shoot me right now. Fucking pull your damn gun out. I mean, I think he's like 66 is, they're about to die.
Oh, man. No, we got plenty of time left. It's 2025, you know. There's no reason to think that we can't live into our hundreds these days. If science supports it.
I don't think so.
Perhaps
not the way we eat.
Eating my food ain't going to keep you alive longer.
No.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
It'll certainly make you gain some weight.
Yeah. Some of us, I'm not calling no names, but think that fat is flavor.
Well, there is an argument to that, but sometimes it's a nuisance as well, and it needs to be cleaned up and chopped off the protein.
Yeah.
You can't cook all the fat. Sometimes you gotta let waste go. I'll never forget when we aged a huge slab of ribeye years back now.
Yep.
You and Tom invested in and aged it for like 60, 70 days. I don't remember. Very long time, but I came over to clean it up for you. Mm-hmm. And I was shaving off all of that. Oh gosh, I can't remember the word. I don't know what it was called. Pellicle? I think it was pellicle.
Yeah.
Anyway, you and Tom were just like flabbergasted and like couldn't believe all the pellicle that was coming off of this thing and that we were thrown into the trash. And Tom was insisting we save some.
Because we pay for that shit.
I know. But waste is when you want to invest in stuff, and especially if you want to talk aging, waste is going to become a part of it. Like it's part of the deal. Oh, yeah, You're going to have waste.
We know that now.
Even if we didn't age it, it still would have needed some cleaning up. You know, there would have been a lot of fat trimmings and things like that would have come off.
Yeah.
And sure, you can save the scraps, and that's good. It's good a practice to be in. But yeah, I was cleaning up the chicken thighs for dinner tonight and thinking about it, cleaning some of the fat off, and can't tell you how many people I've worked for only a few that I've worked for that argued against it, but cleaning that fat off the chicken breasts or the chicken thighs, that stringy white stuff. And it's like, no, some people are like, leave that on, that's flavor. And I'm like, no, when you cook this thing, that's just going to be a stringy little piece of dangling bullshit that nobody wants to chew on. Yeah. Nobody wants to chew on fat. Nobody should chew on fat. Yeah. We shouldn't be chewing on nothing. The less chews, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Georgia Avenue's, it's an interesting place. I've definitely had a lot of good experiences there so far, and it's what's kept me coming back. I hate to keep rambling on about it, but so I won't. And we'll move on to a little something else. Do you remember? So when did you first become so cool with me? Like, when did you realize that, like, okay, this guy's all right. I could chill with him. I can buy him a beer. I don't mind eating with him.
I don't know if I can put a finger on the exact moment or even the exact year, but I remember there was a time when I found out you were cooking, chefing. And I kind of threw out to you, I said, hey, man, I got this hot dog cart. And you was like, oh, really? I think you were between jobs or something. Mm-hmm. And I was trying to, like, push that hot dog cart on you to get you to...
Yeah, I remember that hot dog cart.
To get you to do something, get something going for yourself. And you came over, looked at it, but, you know, it never went anywhere. You landed a job and started doing your thing, but you know, I guess I kind of looked at you as I would have one of my kids at that time, like, you know, just wanting to be there, you know, if
Sitting at the adults table.
yeah, you know, I don't know how the hell a 66-year-old becomes friends with a damn 38-year-old. How the fuck does that happen?
Certainly not ones that have dinner together multiple times a week.
Yeah, and hang
Are
out.
always seen at bars.
Yeah, but it's a thing. I don't know. Shit.
No, that's good, man. That's good. I remember the first cook we all did together. It was sometime during 2020, after we had met Tom and gotten close enough with him, I think, as far as me and John go, and maybe Jose or whoever. Everybody was here. But the first time we planned to cook, it was going on during 2020, and Tom was so nervous about it because we weren't allowed to do that. We weren't supposed to be doing these things. And, and we had like 12 or 14 of us or so. I think it maxed out around 14 total, which was far beyond social distancing and all that, you know, grouping together thing they were preaching about back then. But we did a mixed grill. We did ribs and pulled pork and shredded chicken, and we had garlic bread and mac and cheese and potato salad and all those things you might find at a grill out. And I mean, you know, you were there, Tom was there, obviously, John, Jose, Chris, Jacob, all of our main crew here that we see at the brewery on a regular basis. And it was a good day. I did a lot of the cooking off site at my job because I knew that there was so much we were doing. We couldn't bear down Tom's kitchen that much and get the yield we needed for the people we were serving.
What were you working at?
I was out in Ormond Beach at 63 Sovereign at the time.
Really? And
yeah,
you did some cooking there for this?
Yeah. For that first event we did, our mixed grill, as I refer to it. I cooked a bunch of ribs.
I think this is why. I think the reason why Tom and I and you can hang out together is because Tom and I can't remember shit. Yeah, you're fucking 30 years old. You can remember every fucking thing. Because I don't remember any of that.
I remember a lot of useless stuff. I forget shit too, though.
Yeah.
Stuff that I want to forget, perhaps, or try to forget. Or I guess there's some shit I wish I could forget.
Yeah. Oh, we all.
But what I won't forget is, so the end of that night, we were going through the motions. Everybody was eating. You and I were in Tom's kitchen, and you were just finishing up some ribs. And I'm not waxing poetic here or you know, embellishing the situation. I think you were literally licking your fingers after eating the ribs. And then you asked me, you're like, Trevor, you made these ribs? You made this stuff? This was you? And I was like, yeah, man, mostly, like, you know, had a lot of help. And you just shook your head and said, man, I got a whole new respect for you, man. I look at you in a totally different light now. And that, at the time, that meant so much to me. Like, because I was like, oh, man, finally, like, you know, Vic sees me as maybe I was seeing him the whole time. I don't know, but that's when it really stuck with me.
I wish I could.
That's when I felt, I was like, oh, man, this guy, I could do stuff with this guy.
Yeah. I wish I could remember that night, man. I don't remember shit.
It was a long time ago now, man.
Yeah. What year was that?
That was 2020.
Wow.
Pushing 5 years, because it would have been about 5 years now because John hadn't passed away yet, and the shutdown happened on March 17th of 2020 is when everything shut down here in Florida. So it was sometime between March and September.
I don't know why.
That summer.
I don't remember the St. Patrick's Day thing and the shutdown, but I remember.
I was at Fletcher's.
Fat Tuesday. I remember the Fat Tuesday event at Da Vinci's, and I remember. Yeah, I mean, I remember that event is what I have to go by in relation to the shutdown.
Sure.
I don't remember the St. Patrick's Day thing. I remember Fat Tuesday at Da Vinci's, and after that was the last time there was a group of people there for a while, for a long time.
Sure.
Yes.
I just remember because I was driving back from Ormond in March, and
You was in a little black car?
I was I was when I had my Mitsubishi Mirage.
Yeah.
And I recall the shutdown getting announced and that everything was going to be shut down soon. And like everything had to shut down by a certain time on that particular night. So once I got out of work, I was like, there's no way I'm getting to Persimmon Hollow before everything closes when, we're technically supposed to. So I stopped at Fletcher's Pub, which is an Irish pub in Ormond Beach, right there off Granada, and had some drinks there before. I don't remember what I was doing because I don't remember where I was staying at that time because that was quite a time in my life during those first few months of COVID. I was kind of displaced.
Yeah.
It was wild, man.
I remember you. I remember you working in Ormond, and we used to be outside. And I think Steeler, right? Steeler was around at the time, and in your fucking car, when your car hit Georgia Avenue, you fucking light up. Like, that's come Trevor. You had like some shit going on with the
He knew my car
belt,
for some reason.
the fucking belt or something was making a squeaky noise.
Was it? It was a
He
pretty
knew
new
it.
car, yeah.
Yeah.
I would hope there wouldn't be no sounds with that thing, but apparently it was enough for him to pick up on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess it's like I guess dogs are different. They have keener senses and they pay attention to little shit that we don't.
Sure.
Because I mean, we could be all just hanging around, talking, bullshitting around, and then all of a sudden, man, we could know you were coming. If we weren't paying attention, we would know by Steeler.
Sure, yeah, it's Steeler's head perk up or make that motion.
Yep.
That's cool. Glad to know I was so appreciated by
I miss Steeler,
Rottweiler.
man. I miss Steeler. I mean, I love Jack and I love Steeler, but I kind of miss Steeler. I'm not a dog person at all. I mean, I'm mostly afraid of other people's dogs.
I used to be.
Yeah, and especially Rottweilers. I'm
Sure.
like, when Tom I was like, when I first met Steeler, I was like, oh shit. I walked in one time, I was like, oh
This
shit.
monster.
Yeah, because everything that I ever knew about a Rottweiler wasn't good.
Sure.
And it was from not from being around a whole lot of Rottweilers. It was just like I had a damn cousin in Apopka that had some Rottweilers, and they were like fucking guard dogs. I mean, they'd go after anybody other than him and his immediate family. But Steeler changed all that.
Yeah. Steeler was a very well behaved dog for sure.
Yeah.
He
was
certainly changed my perspective on the
staple.
breeds that are
He was a staple
negative.
on Georgia Avenue. If you're going to talk about Georgia Avenue, you can't talk about it without talking about Steeler.
Sure. I think most people would mistake him for Jack these days, but certainly when you're talking about old school Georgia Avenue, we got to talk about Steeler. But nowadays it's kind of Jack's territory.
I think Tom's trying to tell me something, but I don't know what the fuck he's saying. He's doing like 80-year-old man sign language. I'm going, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you saying? Oh, yeah.
Well, that's why. I always felt bad making that joke, right? But so for those of you that don't know, Steeler passed away from cancer, but he loved smoking. We couldn't stop him on the cigarette butts. He would take them up all the time.
We'd be walking from. Well, if we went out to that wall, and usually people walk by, they fucking toss their butt down on the ground.
Even though there's an ashtray right there.
He spot them bitches. He spot them before Tom ain't really paying attention. Well, he started to pay attention. But initially, he wasn't paying attention. But Steeler was like, I see you. I see that motherfucker over there. And as soon as he get a little bit of slack in that damn leash, whack, he got it.
Yeah.
Gone. And then Tom got his whole fucking arm down Steeler's throat trying to get a cigarette butt out. And then nobody wants to shake his hand for the rest of the night. Yeah. Steeler was a lot of fun, man.
He was a good boy. He was a good boy.
He was. And it was Steeler, Rufus, Jack, and Jessica's dog, Barley.
Well, Barley's new.
Yeah. But the thing is they get the attention. They pull people in.
Sure,
that
sure.
If we didn't have that, they probably just walk right through us, walk right past
Sometimes,
us,
yeah.
not even look at us. But
Absolutely.
they stop and want to pet the dog, and then next thing you know, we ask them a bunch of questions, and you know,
Perhaps that's why Persimmon Hollow always had their open doored policy to dogs.
yeah,
I mean, it helps that they don't have a kitchen and they don't serve food,
yeah,
despite their restaurant license. And I'll stop there because that's none of our business.
yeah.
And yeah, they always had an open door policy with the dogs. It's good.
That was
And
a
it
time
certainly-
though.
It brings in people. It brings in people.
There was a time during COVID when they wouldn't let dogs in because I guess the only way that they could keep open.
Right. During COVID.
Yeah, I don't know. It had something to do with the
So what
food
happened?
truck down there.
So what happened was initially before COVID, neighbors, Da Vinci's Cafe and Persimmon Hollow, the owners got together and went in on that food stand in front of Da Vinci's, which is the neighbor's food truck. And that's why it has, if you look at the logo up top, it has the two arrows with P and H above each other and D and C across from each other on that, so north, south, east, west, or west, east. It stood for, Persimmon Hollow and, Cafe Da Vinci. It was their insignia their group insignia. They did that just before COVID because it's something they wanted to do together, I guess. However, once COVID started, they operated under the same license so they could remain open and still serve to-go stuff. Because even then, they were only able to, they would have to stop us at the garage door and have their little table and, sell us 6-packs for the alleyway or growlers or whatever it was. But they were operating under that restaurant license for neighbors to, sneak past the rules and all that.
Yeah.
Which was, we had to do what we had to do back then. And not that we got to get into all the politics of the shutdown and all those things, but
we made it.
They did what they had to do, and it helped them survive.
We made it through, man.
And it certainly helped me too. If they hadn't done what they'd done, and then I don't know how much more displaced I may have been, and I'm just saying I would have found it somewhere else, I guess. But I wouldn't have found that solace in the alley, because those are some good days too. Sitting in the alley, Artisan Alley, drinking. It was a highlight of a very strange time.
Yeah, and we made it, man. I mean,
yeah,
it was all new to everybody. We didn't know how we were going to navigate through it. Some people, whole life changed. Their whole work changed. People that used to get in their cars every day and drive 45 minutes to work through fucking traffic on I-4, buying gas, breaking down, having a fucking flat tire. All that shit changed. COVID changed all that shit because a lot of those people are now at home, don't get up, just go to work in their fucking pajamas.
Well, hey, man, it changed a lot of stuff for us too. If that hadn't happened, our bonds wouldn't have formed the way they did.
Yeah.
May not be here today if it wasn't for that.
Absolutely.
So it was certainly a chapter.
Nothing really changed for me as far as work though. I mean, for a minute,
Not for me either.
We had some guidelines that we had to go by, but we kept going, man. I kept pushing, and I got COVID a few times, and I got over it, and I'm still here.
Yeah. Drives me crazy. We're talking about this COVID stuff, but it's a pilot episode. It's a pilot episode, and we're talking about when we first met. So
it's a thing.
I guess it's all relevant, and it's all relative.
Yeah.
Because that's when,
I mean, if you living in America today, and you're talking about life and changes and times and shit like that, I mean, COVID is going to be in there.
Sure.
I mean, it might just be as a reference point for a lot of conversations, but it's in there. I mean, it's and I don't know. I don't want to say this shit, but
I think it's kind of funny that so it was during COVID where my podcast habit changed. I used to listen to a lot of podcasts. It was almost music was for at home and parties and when I'm trying to be in a certain mood. But if I was driving or commuting or even at work down in the basement doing pasta or prepping or whatever I was doing, I always had podcasts on. And But once all the COVID stuff started coming up, and that's all anybody wanted to talk about, and it started dominating everything. Like even the podcasts from, like Bill Burr wouldn't stop talking about it. And I was like, come on, Bill, like, I know it's your thing to piss and moan about what's going on, but like, don't piss and moan about COVID because I don't want to hear about it, or piss and moan about the people complaining about it. I don't know. But it just turned me off of everything. So my podcast habits changed dramatically. I almost stopped listening to everything. And yet here I am 5 years later recording a podcast and now complaining about the COVID times. So I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, well, what else you want to talk about, man? Shoot.
I don't know, man.
I guess I should have probably
prepared a little more, maybe.
Well, I don't know if prepared for me works for this. I mean, I'd be like just like fucking.
It's gotta stay real, right? So
yeah,
like,
I gotta keep it real.
you gotta keep it real, but
you gotta stay on topic.
you do, and we got people to entertain.
Yeah,
we're not doing this just to placate ourselves.
Yeah. But it'll be different the next one, hopefully. So, who do you think our first guest is going to be?
I'm not sure, man. We got a lot of guests lined up. Everybody, we got Jacob Howard, an engineer, former bartender at Persimmon Hollow, and regular to the neighborhood. Perhaps you know him. I mean, we got a mental health specialist coming on. We got a professor from Stetson University coming on. I got an Army veteran, current police officer, former officer of the year, Jose Torres coming on.
Awesome.
We got so many interesting people to talk to, and they got stories. I mean, I got this one guy coming on eventually, and man, does he have some shit to say about what DeLand used to be like.
Wow. About
what this place used to go through before Georgia Avenue became what it is.
Yeah.
Back when it was, I should say. It didn't even matter. Even when Da Vinci's was there, nobody cared about it.
Right. And so I came to DeLand in the 90s.
Okay.
And Da Vinci's was there.
Sure.
It was like...
Do you remember what year in the 90s? I officially settled in DeLand as a kid around end of third grade, which would have put me around 95, when I officially stayed in DeLand for the rest of my childhood.
So I'm going to say probably the early 90s.
Sure.
And
so we still had JRs in the P Lounge, or were those around yet?
Yeah, they were there. But as far as Da Vinci's go, it was only a part of that Victorian antique place.
Yeah.
It was like a part of
the Florida architecture store.
Yeah. I don't think it wasn't separate from that, I don't think. But nobody went there.
Right.
Very, very few people went there. Nothing like it is today.
I don't think Dan owned it yet.
No.
Dan
absolutely
didn't take over
not.
until much more recently, but
yeah. But there was nothing like it is now.
No, yeah. Certainly JRs in the P Lounge going away helped draw some business down towards Georgia Avenue.
Yeah.
Because that's where everybody went to those nightclubs back then.
Yeah. And I think that's where crazy. Gerald and George and all those guys came from there.
Yeah.
I think there used to be bouncers over there. They were kids probably then, though.
Oh, yeah.
No, they all just fat old men.
Just living it, right?
Yeah. But speaking of Officer Torres, man.
About him.
I met Officer Torres at Persimmon Hollow. Outside at that damn green wall.
Yep.
He was not a police officer yet. He was doing some recruiting for, I think,
he was still an Army recruiter, yeah.
Yeah. But I used to talk to him a lot about, he was going to the police academy.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to talk to him a lot about that because Officer Chase Crane works for University of Central Florida.
Right.
And he's a son to me. And he was also going to the police academy at the same time. So I used to talk to him about Jose, and I used to talk to Jose about him. And now they're both police officers, and they both doing real, real well. and proud of Jose. We talked a lot in the beginning before he became an officer in DeLand. But it'll be interesting to get with him, in front of him, and talk with him.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good stuff to say, and
Yeah.
and I'm excited to get his story out there because
Yeah. He's white.
he's the whitest Mexican I've ever met. Y'all know any blue-eyed Mexicans?
He's a fucking white Mexican.
I'm always bragging on him though, so like it'll be nice for his story to get out there, and then maybe I can shut the fuck up about it and just point people towards the episode.
Yeah, no, but he's one of us. He's one of our Georgia Avenue crew.
Hey man, I wouldn't have gone to Persimmon Hall if it wasn't for Jose. He's the one that dragged us down there. Me and Tony initially. We always liked the Blind Pig. That was our main place for our whole childhood, or I say childhood. Our childhood bar, right? But the whole time we were going out and stuff, the Blind Pig was our watering hole. And he finally pulled us away from there down to Georgia Avenue to check out the brewery one day. And it just clicked right away.
Yeah. It kind of did for me too. It's always been a place where I felt peace. No matter what kind of shit was going on around it, and there's always some shit going on somewhere, but I always felt at the end of the day I could come and sit there and be at peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that, man.
Well, all right, man.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I think Georgia Avenue's got a lot left to tell us.
Absolutely. If we didn't do anything now, and then like fucking 6 months from now we had a conversation, there'll be 50 more stories to talk about.
There always is something new, even if it's just whatever wacky thing Jose did to coach this day at Persimmon Hollow, or the fact that Dave Christie showed up finally for the first time in 6 months. There's always something, always a surprise, always something going on.
It's always,
and that's what keeps us coming back.
It's always good to see Dave Christie because he laughs so fucking hard.
Oh, he's got the best laugh.
And
him and Jack make a good combo.
Yeah,
I think it's one of Jack's favorite humans.
What's his nationality? He's Alaskan or something?
He's not Alaskan.
No,
he's not
Indian.
Perhaps. I guess we'd have to ask him.
Yeah.
He's certainly not.
He's an interesting character too, man. I don't know if you talked to him yet or not, but he's a very interesting guy.
It's been a couple of weeks since I saw him, but
he's an interesting guy, man.
Given that he's from Detroit, that's will make anybody interesting.
Yeah. Speaking of Detroit, that's where my kid's mom is from. Detroit.
It's a wild place.
Yeah, it is.
Produces wild characters, I'm sure. I don't know too many people. I only got sports references to drop on Detroit.
Yeah.
That and anything Eminem's taught me.
Eminem. That's my man right now. I've been playing him today.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
That first album, I guess.
The Slim Shady LP?
Slim Shady.
With like My Name Is and those ones?
That was a good one.
That's a pretty raw album. I prefer his later stuff. It's it's still good. It's still
like
great.
What?
I'm not ripping on Slim Shady LP.
Like what?
Like the Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah, that
is obviously like, I don't want to call it his magnum opus because that's not close, but I would take Chronic 2001, even though it's technically a Dr. Dre album, right? But that's an Eminem album too, because Eminem's on every track and in every verse. So Chronic 2001
you probably know more about rap music than I do.
Maybe.
I probably listen.
You might know more about Motown than I do, though.
I probably do.
And I fancy myself a Motown expert.
Really?
Kind of.
I don't think I'm a Motown expert. You probably know more about Motown than I do then. I'm not an expert on anything.
Neither am I, man.
Air conditioning.
I'm a jack of all trades, master of none.
Air conditioning, man. But music I listen to, I don't study it, but I listen to stuff. I hear it. I like it. I went to North Carolina this past weekend, and some of these songs, man, I thought that I knew.
You saw some bands? Yeah.
No, I didn't see no bands. Oh, at our family reunion, we were playing some music, and the kids were passing the mic around, singing the lyrics to the songs.
Okay.
And my grandkids, man, they know all these lyrics, and I have no idea. I'm listening to these songs thinking, I know the songs. I'm just bobbing my head. I don't know the lyrics. They know all the lyrics, man.
Yeah.
Crazy. Kids. Stuff that I should know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Who's to say?
I don't know shit.
Fucking A, man.
Yep. Well, what do you think, Trev?
I think
T-Bone?
we got something good going here, man. I'm interested. I'm interested. Yeah, we got some good stories out there to bring to the table.
We ain't
We didn't even crack the surface.
Crack the surface, man. It's like you talking at this point. You talking 10 years of every day.
Right.
You talking 10 years of every day meeting up, and every day some shit happens. Not always bad, but every day something happens, something changes. We got 10 years of that shit.
All right, where do you think it's going to go? What do you
I don't know. Every now and then we'll
think we'll be doing this in 10 years?
Maybe. Why not? I mean, we do it every day. We've been doing it for 10 years.
I mean, some people have been doing it since 2004. Very few. There's very few podcasters that started that early and are still doing it. But
no, basically what I'm saying is we've been sitting down with each other, talking day in, day out.
yeah,
And when we leave here right now in front of these mics, we're going to go downtown and we're going to drink. We're going to walk down to a fucking Wonder Bar or Da Vinci's or Persimmon Hollow and sit down and drink, go out to the wall and look at people who come by. And it's what we do every day. And we've been doing it. We just haven't been recording it.
yeah.
You know?
And here we finally are.
And we all have our lives. I mean, we have our lives outside of that. But we all seem to carve out a little bit of time every day for that.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, sorry, I gotta get down there real quick.
Yeah.
Just for one.
I could see myself fucking
I
flying. I could see myself flying from Leesburg down 46, 44, about to fucking go to sleep.
Oh,
I
sure.
was driving. Look, let the fucking window down so I can get some air on my face. driving down fucking 44, trying to get back to, then fucking get a text. Where you at, man? It's beer time. I'm fucking speeding and shit. And I finally get back to the land and I wake up. You know, I'm sleepy as fuck the whole way back. And when I get to the land, I fucking wake up. And then I drop my fucking guy off and I go downtown. And once I get inside and get that beer, sit down at the table with all the guys, it's like, I'm home.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I feel like I got to get out there every day. Like Tom's got to get home to take his nap, you know, like it's key. It's key. Even just for one. Or even if it's just a Mexican Coke.
Yeah.
It's usually a beer, though. It's got to be a beer.
Yeah.
To be honest here.
I can't leave Tom out there on this by himself with that fucking nap thing because I got to get
No, you got to get yours too.
Nap too, man.
I get mine too. I'm off work by 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and I certainly get my half hour in before continuing with the rest of my day.
St. Tom wanted to hit you, man.
All right, man. Well, I think we're going to be doing this every Thursday, huh? Or at the very least, we're going to be doing this as often as we find necessary.
Yeah.
Every time there's a new story to tell and we got someone who has the time on that given time.
It might be that a person can't come on Thursday, might have to do it on a Wednesday, but whatever works for our guest.
We'll be uploading on Thursday. We don't got to record on Thursday. We can record whenever.
Yeah.
We'll be recording all the time, everybody. So
yeah.
So hit us up.
Yep. Cool.
Let us know. You know where to find us.
Yep. Georgia Avenue Podcast. Where's Jack?
Oh, he's around here somewhere. I think he went to take a break. Ran a little long for him, I think.
Yeah, he's like, fuck y'all.
Yeah, he's like, I'm trying to go downtown now. Speaking of Georgia Avenue.
Just get my shit together so I can go out.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Thanks for showing up, everybody. You know where to find us. Down on Georgia Avenue. Somewhere on the internet. Instagram. At The Land Gap. We got our website. AvenueGA.com. We got our web store. AvenueGA.store. All kinds of great products on there. Hit us up. Let us know. And show up anytime.
Peace.
Thank you.